Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Simon here once again with another episode of The Mandalorian Season 3. We're on to episode number 5, which takes us past the halfway point now in the season. And I want to address some points from last week, because last week was the first time that I really offered any kind of criticism for this season. And some people just did not take it well. It's like the moment you start to dislike something that someone likes, they just can't take it. And it's like, it's okay for people to like stuff and to not like stuff. If you've enjoyed it so far, more power to you. You know, I've enjoyed it. I've said so. I've said that every episode so far has been fun. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm also here for some story. And I'm just not getting that in the amounts that I want right now. You know, and it's a fairly common criticism of this season. It's been a little bit all over the place. It's been a little bit chaotic in the story thread. You know, some moments feel a little redundant at this point, but that could change going forward. But all that I'm trying to say is that the first two seasons didn't really have these kinds of issues. I don't think there was ever really a pacing problem. There was certainly no story thread problem. By now, in the last two seasons, we knew exactly where we were going. And so, you know, it's a minor criticism, you know, but it's valid, absolutely valid. And again, if you're enjoying this season so far and it doesn't bother you, great, more power to you. But for me, it kind of does. And, you know, shows do tend to, you know, stumble a little bit the longer they go on because the creative juices aren't as free-flowing. I think for The Mandalorian, they probably did have 2 to 3 seasons in mind when they first started the show, but they probably heavily focused on those first 2 seasons in terms of story, so they had more time to plan it out, and they had more time to kind of focus in on what they wanted to, the structure of the season. Whereas this season, again, it's had some great moments. I've enjoyed a lot of it. It's just felt a bit disjointed at times. You know, and so now I'm hoping this second half of the season it starts to really pick up and just tell us where we're going. Just give us hints about, you know, what is the overall point of this season, because Mando's been redeemed. Yeah, Bo-Katan is a very heavy presence in the show, and I enjoy it. This season is more about her, and people, you know, are saying Bo-Katan is the Mandalorian, Grogu is the Mandalorian, rather than Din Djarin, and that's fine. You know, at the end of the day, it could well be that this is a story of Grogu. He is the Mandalorian. But, you know, it doesn't excuse kind of the short-term issues for this season. And so, you know, by all means, enjoy it. You know, we're only halfway through, so criticisms are temporary. At the end of the season, obviously, we will tally up everything that's gone on. And it may well be that these issues are resolved or nullified because, you know, the last 4 episodes really dig us in, you know, really dig us into the story. But, you know, that's kind of what we're hoping for now. If it doesn't, then we should be a bit more alarmed. Anyway, that out the way, we're going to jump in and we're going to watch episode number 5.
Wait a minute. Where's the rail spur? We're going to be moving.
This might be the episode where the pirates attack.
Hold on a second.
Because we know, I think that's the only thing left from the trailer that we haven't seen is the Mandalorians coming to rescue. Ooh, yes, that's his ship. I love that design. It's like a hammerhead kind of hybrid.
Engineers, thank you. To be continued.
I was going to say, did they not have any, like, defenses? Hey, it's Trash Man!
Corian Shard.
Is that what you call gunning down my helmsman in cold blood? When he let down his guard on your planet?
He shot first.
Yeah.
Now I will shoot first.
Oh dear.
The New Republic can't even protect the Mid-Rim from the pirate nation. This isn't Sabak.
See, they're still planting the seeds of the New Republic's incompetence.
Unless it's to surrender.
Oh dear. Uh-oh. Should have really invested in some gun turrets. Y-wings, okay. Oh, this is a New Republic base.
Thank you.
I don't think he's going to be able to help. I don't think there's going to be much he can do.
Too bad.
Holy shit.
Navarro's gonna make it. I'm gonna forward this to Coruscant. Request permission to
Wait.
proceed. They haven't returned a dispatch in weeks. They're swamped.
Is that Zeb?
Good luck.
Don't tell me that's fucking Zeb. Or did they just get the same voice actor to voice the same race? Meanwhile, in the time this has taken, the planet's been glassed.
It's not good. What does that matter? We can't leave them defenseless.
Of course not. But we have a backlog of requests from member worlds that have priority. I don't even know if we have the resources.
See what she's done there?
For pirates.
I don't think that this is an isolated.
Now I wonder if Moff Gideon's
Navarro
gonna...
reported accounts of stormtroopers in the streets and TIE fighters openly flying above.
Yeah.
You were captured.
No. I was liberated.
Ah,
In any event,
she's
thank
playing
you
her
for
part very well.
this
Very well.
attention. We'll see if we can allocate some additional assets.
All these events, it's not a coincidence. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
I'm not sure if I just heard some motifs of Kylo Ren's theme in there. I think I did.
Fortunately, someone I served with in the rebellion is amongst your ranks.
Oh. Oh. R5, okay.
Thanks, R5. Grief Karga sent this holo message.
One guy, what's he gonna do?
And I thought you should know.
Very noble. But yeah, I think this is being orchestrated by Moff Gideon.
Relocate anyway, but you have my word. I will not reveal your location. Sorry to intrude.
I think it was time. They were on their 8th monster attack of the day.
And our children can feel what it is to play in the sunlight.
He wants a better future. I don't think she's gonna like it though. Right now, she has the power.
And I, for one, will take up arms to fight by their side.
He's definitely gonna die. He's definitely
This is
dead.
the way.
This is the way.
She's not happy though. I think she loves the life of secrecy.
You can be heroes.
Ooh, I love that shot coming out of hyperspace. That is the same window they were stuck in the season 1 finale.
There's a starfighter off our port bow.
Fire!
It's the Mandalorian. Man the gunnels.
Bold of you to return.
Mandalorian.
He actually took... Why did you take Grogu with you?
Understood. Be careful, my friend. They've got you outnumbered 10-1.
No, they don't. Oh, nice.
Those odds.
That you do.
Here we go, boys.
First team away.
Yes. Oh, you pirates got no idea what's coming. Oh, execution style.
Team 2, moving toward courtyard.
Yes, look at the maneuverability. Yes, yeah.
They took out an engine. Tell Vane and the fighters to attack.
Possible ambush. Take cover.
See, you don't shoot those little shits, they'll get revenge one way. Yeah, here's the big boy. Yes. That's such a cool shot. See, now that is what Grief needed. Oh, fuck.
He's above you! He's below you!
He's everywhere. Oh, yes. She don't need no gun. Fuck me. Yes. Brain damage.
Been a pleasure serving you, Captain. But it's time to part ways.
Wow. Loyalty, eh? Loyalty.
We're down to our last engine.
You've got to take them down. Focus fire on their last engine.
I like how he's literally steering it with a wheel. Same sound effect as when the Executor crashed into the Death Star.
The Armorer wishes to speak with you.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't think they're particularly happy with this arrangement. I think they like their life of secrecy. She's either trying to force her out by making her an apostate, or it was a test.
Our people have strayed from the way. It is a sign that the next age is upon us.
Oh.
Mandalore must all come together.
I like how she's stepping into the light, literally.
You have walked both worlds. You are the one who can unite us.
Here's the crux. She has just picked her as the next leader over Din Djarin. I think we're about to get our first appearance of Moff Gideon. Here's the Empire. Oh, that's a Lambda-class shuttle. That's the probe. Okay, that's cool. Who's inside? They're teasing us and I love it.
It's a New Republic prison transport.
I wonder if this was Moff Gideon.
It's a fragment of Beskar alloy.
Are you saying that Moff
Oh.
was taken by
Mandalorians. Okay, so we're at a point now where we've seen everything in the trailers. And we've been given a very nice little tease to go into these last 3 episodes. The question of who broke out Moff Gideon. And I don't know if the Beskar is a bit of a distraction. I don't know if it's maybe a bit of a they're trying to kind of make us think that it's the Mandalorians. Because honestly, I don't see it certainly being the covert. I've had my theories that the Armorer has not been too happy with the idea of, you know, the covert going into the mainstream. She's very comfortable being the leader of the covert and them living this kind of quiet, hidden life. Because it's, I mean, power's gonna, you know, go to anyone's head, no matter what their beliefs and, you know, the causes. So, you know, I was thinking that maybe she would fight back against Bo and Din and the idea of bringing the covert into the light. But it seems as though she's relatively happy for that to happen. Unless, again, they're subverting our expectations here. But you know, there's been all kinds of rumor, and you know, kind of the one thing that this show is really good at is hiding, you know, story details from potential leaks. You know, last season, obviously, no one knew that Luke Skywalker was going to show up. And the season, you know, there's just never been a big leak like there has been with some other shows. And, you know, this season, it's kind of like the mystery is still there as to what is actually going to happen. And, you know, I'd like to think that I'm more confident now that there's going to be an overarching story in these last 3 episodes, but I really, really, really wanted to focus on Moff Gideon and, you know, what happened to him at this point. What they're really heavily focusing in on right now, and I know why, it's because it's setting up Ahsoka and Skeleton Crew, but they're really heavily focusing on the incompetence of the New Republic. And, you know, it does start to feel a little bit ham-fisted. It's like, okay, we get it. You spent an entire hour on Coruscant with Dr. Pershing, showing us how, you know, the system is broken. We've been getting a lot of hints in, you know, some of the other media as well. I mean, essentially, the only thing that you really needed to do to know the New Republic was incompetent was to read the Bloodlines book. That whole book was about how, you know, the demilitarization and the kind of incompetence of the political system allowed the First Order to rise. Because as idealistic and as, you know, good-willed as what Mon Mothma wants to do is, it's opened the door to allow the Empire and pirates, you know, back in. You know, but I mean, it's something that you don't need to necessarily hint as heavily as you are at that. So, it will be interesting to see where these next few episodes go, especially with us having no trailer footage for those last 3 episodes. One thing I liked seeing was like the New Republic base, you know, in this like sort of very exotic location, and they're all kind of, you know, just having a drink, playing pool, and then I can't think it was Zeb. But, you know, it's so much of a coincidence that you have the same voice actor, Steve Bloom, playing the same race. And, you know, it's just because Zeb... I like to think that Zeb and Callus are still, you know, off rehoming his people. I don't think Zeb would have come back and joined the New Republic Navy, you know, because, he wasn't really a pilot as well. So it's like, I'd love that to be confirmed as a Zeb cameo, but I think they would have been a little bit more direct with it. But it's just a really odd choice. But I mean, you know, it's, hey, like, I'll take it, you know. Again, I don't know whether they're just trying to eke in a bit more Rebels as well with us having the Ahsoka series coming up. Because we're pretty much getting a lot of the characters in live action from Rebels now. You know, we're definitely getting Sabine, Ezra, and we know we're getting Ahsoka. It's, you know, I think Zeb would have been the only character that wouldn't have been involved in that because of, you know, the fact that he is doing his own thing. So, you know, but an interesting episode. You know, I really enjoyed the action. I really enjoyed, you know, seeing the Mandalorians, you know, kind of flying all over the place and, you know, being really kind of competent. You know, it shows you why they're trained so much. You know, they even in like that situation with the ambush, they knew how to fortify themselves. You know, they are they're a threat. You know, and it shows that, you know, all of their training pays off, and I like the idea of them, you know, being offered this place to settle down on Navarro. So, yeah, we'll see where things go. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you for the next one.